Hello everybody, apologies for the delay, but welcome to another edition of Hockey Night on Hamilton as your Cambridge Rivulettes take on the Windsor Southwest Wildcats. A reminder as always that today's broadcast is brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. With some clock issues in the building tonight. The clock you see on your screen is actually the live game clock being used here. A little inside baseball for you. That's not always the exact clock, but the press box will be announcing it all night long. At every stoppage of play, they'll be announcing live penalties. They'll be announcing with 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 minutes remaining in the period. And this is going to be quite the test for the Tech team here at the Preston Memorial Auditorium, but that will not affect the gameplay at all. We'll see how it goes. Ribs all over the Wildcats already to start. As Reed steps in, gets a shot off from the slot. That one up over the head of the Windsor keeper. Puck heads for icing. In net tonight for Windsor, Shannon Henshaw. In net for the Rivulettes, Courtney Beeksma. If you remember, a few months back near the start of the season, the Rivulettes headed down to Windsor on a 3-game road trip and took down the Wildcats 6-0 to finish off a perfect road trip. Winning 14-0 on aggregate against their 3 opponents, and they'll look to find that form tonight. Cambridge struggling as of late, losing 4 straight heading into this evening's matchup. Goals have been hard to come by for this Rivulette team, so hopefully they'll be able to find one in the back of the net early here. And get back on the horse. They head to Toronto tomorrow to take on the Toronto Arrows. It's going to be a little hard for me to tell you how much time is left, so keep an eye on that clock on your screen and you'll have more knowledge than anyone in the arena. As a couple players take a tumble into the end boards. Maddie Kim and Taylor Wilkins running each other over down low. Both appear to be fine. Stay on the ice, and they'll head all the way down the ice for the icing. Styles on the draw for Cambridge. And out come the Wildcats. Emma Holm carrying it up over the Rivulet blue line. She'll get a shot off, but that one's blocked wide by Kim. Sharon able to clear the zone. Tie up near the Rivulet bench. And the Rivs come away with possession. A couple players to add to your lineup tonight for Cambridge. Number 8 in the lineup, Kendall Conrad. And number 22, a familiar face to the Rivulet depth chart, Sophie Herr. As Randall gets a shot on from the blue line. Out of the lineup tonight for the Rivulettes are Marin Broderick, Ava Strom, and Randall in on the shot. Randall not out of the lineup, but Kendra Ristori, of course, serving her 1-game suspension for the hit from behind last weekend in Blue Water. It's just over 16 minutes remaining in this first period. Kevin Warner always keeping us on our A game, doing a fantastic job. Shout out to our technical director, Matt Ford, on the clock. The stakes have never been higher for the voice of reason. Out front. Rivers shot off, finds the top shelf. Lacey Rivers makes it 1-0. What a shot, Lacey Rivers. Cambridge taking an early 1-0 lead off the goal from Lacey Rivers. The Rivulettes look to break out and are looking for more. Miller up over the blue line. She'll take it in on the right side. Cut to her forehand. Can't quite hang on as it's knocked off her stick. And it's quickly picked up by D'Angela. Late offside as that one sent in. The Wildcats back to retrieve it. D'Angela pokes it loose. Picked up by Jean. Poked down low. The Wildcats look to break out as Reese Reed steps in the way. And Southwest will have to try the other side. D'Angela finds Sharon over the middle of the ice. She tries to make a move, has it knocked off her stick. But she'll take it right back. Cycling it back for her. Quinn Carswell. Stops, she'll turn back. Play across ice from Maddie Kim. Sharon on the one-timer. So her shot head off into the near corner. It's picked up by Carswell. Quinn down low. Poked away, she'll get it right back. And find Sharon. Sharon's shot misses just low and wide. Her in on the pinch. Gets there just in time to create some pressure. Sharon holds the line. The Wildcats looking to break out. Well, loose over the Rivulettes, turn it back up ice. Quinn Carswell in over the blue line. Stops. Gives it away, and right back the other way comes Windsor. Bumbling puck, and the Rivulettes managed to take back possession. Rivers at the red line. Carries it into the offensive zone. Has Burt coming in with it. That centering pass steered aside. Poked in by Randall. Burt in the slot. Has it knocked off. Randall in a good position as her shot tipped wide. Burt finds it down low. Cycles for Hillick. That one hops up over her stick. Carrier gets it right back. Rivers pokes it free into the corner. Carrier up for Randall. Plays it for Miller. Miller walking in. She'll stop and turn it back around. Carrier down low for D'Angelo. Picked up by Miller. D'Angelo with the puck in the corner. Trying to pull it out front. Neal comes crashing in. D'Angelo gets stapled. Poked away. Carrier able to keep it in. Neal makes a move with the blue line. She'll chip it in down low. Cambridge all over Southwest early. D'Angelo from the corner. Stops. Out front for Miller. Miller can't quite get the shot off. Neal poking away at it. And Cambridge getting a couple good chances there. But Henshaw keeps it 1-0. 12:04 remaining in this first period, brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face you can trust. Maybe next year we should get a clock sponsor. Rolex, you interested? We need a clock you can trust. That shot turned away by Henshaw. Rivulettes leading 1-0 off the goal from Rivers. Reed's shot through. Henshaw makes the glove save. Covers up, and it looks like D'Angelo is going to be heading to the box for some extracurriculars. Sadie D'Angelo heading to the sin bin. 2 minutes for slashing. Rivs win the face-off. Reed will send it the length of the ice. And the Wildcats will begin from their own end. Southwest. Going to try and send it in from the red line. That one will hop up over the Rivulet bench. And we'll have a face-off coming outside the Cambridge Rivulet zone. Jean from the red line. She'll chip it in softly. As Carrier steps in the way. Randall's able to bat it out. And Micah Carswell's in a race for the loose puck. Jean able to get back first. And that will head for icing. With a face-off coming all the way down to the Southwest zone. Just under a minute remaining in the penalty to D'Angela. Face-off won by Southwest as Hillock applies the pressure quickly. Wildcats looking to move forward from their own zone. As they can't handle it, Kim will send it all the way back down the ice, and the Rivulettes get another change. 30 seconds remaining, the penalty to D'Angela. Windsor yet to get a shot on Beeksman. Speaking of, Beeksman out of her net to play the puck. Trying to get a game touch. Warren knocked off her stick. Kim sends it down. Sent in by Carrier. Carrier gets a stick on it. She'll send it cross ice, and up comes D'Angela. Neal cutting in on net. D'Angela toe drags, can't quite get there. D'Angela fans on it. Sends it out front. That one's blocked. Then out comes Gabrielle Lemieux. Neal powers through. And the Rivulettes bring it in. D'Angelo on the right side. Plays it for Neal. Neal's shot tipped wide. Neal from down low. Out for Miller. Her shot misses wide. Cambridge buzzing yet again. D'Angelo to the middle of the ice. Her shot through. Tipped on by Neal. Henshaw jumps on the loose puck and will cover up for a face-off. 8:50 remaining in the first period. Cambridge leading 1-0 off the goal from Lacey Rivers just a few minutes into this first period. Kim, her shot blocked. And kept in by the Rivulettes. Carswell picks it up down low. Stiles pokes it loose. Quinn down in the corner, makes one move. Kim now from the corner, down for Quinn. Up top, Sharon on the one-timer. That one's going to catch a pair of skates and head off into the corner. The puck squeaks past Kim. Stiles unable to get there in time, and Conrad gets back to pick up the ice puck. Conrad with room to skate. Plays it forward. That one taken off her stick. She gets running hard in front of the penalty box. And a penalty coming here to Taylor Wilkins. Southwest Wildcats. As the Rivulettes are going to head on a 2-minute power play with 7:52 remaining in this second period. First period, pardon me. Where has the time gone? It's a Friday. Can you blame me? Puck tied up in front of the penalty box. And the Wildcats are able to send it down the ice. Reed, up over the blue line. She'll take it all the way. Has Rivers out front. Hangs on. Reed trying to get to her forehand. She'll do so and set things up top. Reed shot through. Catches the leg of Lacey Rivers. And Windsor able to ice the puck. Up over the red line halfway through this power play, and the Rivulettes step offside. As we've got a face-off coming just outside the southwest zone. 6:48 remaining in the first period. Clock still not working here at the auditorium. As D'Angelo picks up the loose puck. Kept in by Kim, an errant pass from Sadie D'Angelo. No harm, no foul. Neal, back for D'Angelo. Up top for Randall. Randall with lane. Her shot through, tipped just wide by Miller. Miller directing out with her skate. The Ravens will keep it in. Randall for Kim. Kim shot through. Windsor able to clear with 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Beeksma with an errant pass. Leads to a brief turnover with the Rivulettes. Change that quickly. Emerson Miller up over center ice. She takes it in. Plays it for Neal. Neal back to Miller. Miller down low. Finds the back of the net. It's 2-0 Rivulettes. Emerson Miller at the power play goal. Give and go with Ella Neal and the Rivulettes double up their lead and make it 2-0. Emerson Miller makes it a 2-0 game. And the Rivulettes look to keep piling on. Carswell trying to play it out front for Micah. It's kept in. Quinn. Styles has it knocked off her stick. Southwest trying to start a breakout. Slides under their stick. The Rivs send it all the way back in. Icing will be called with 4:45 remaining in the first period of this Rivulette action here from the Preston Memorial Auditorium. Cambridge leading 2-0. Rivers and Miller the goal scorers. Sorry folks, our heads are all over the place today. With the no clock, we're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And it looks like the faceoff's coming back to center ice. Carrier knocked into the boards. Scrum on the near side as Hillick pulls it out. And the Rivs turn up ice. Rivers trying to touch it for Hillick, but it's cleared. And Carrier now in a race for the puck. Wilkins in hard. Wilkins down low. Up top. Shot on by Holm. That one kept away from Beeksma. Hillick can't quite poke it free. Carrier will do so. Conrad's pass taken away. Let the Rivs get it back. Starting to sound like a broken record. Shrun loses the puck at the blue line. Good opportunity for the Rivulettes there. And Beeksma plays it away. Randall up over the red line. She'll take it in. Her shot through. Blocker save from Henshaw. D'Angelo fires it up high. Cam able to get there in time and keep it in the zone. As Miller just plays it down low for Neal. D'Angelo in the corner. She's knocked off the puck. And out come the Wildcats. 2 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining in this first period. Rivulettes leading 2-0. Neal with the takeaway. Has it knocked off her stick. That one will be chipped out of the zone. And the Rivs bring it right back. Kim stops, circles back. And the Rivs look for a lane to move forward. Reed finds one. Plays it up for Carswell. She enters the zone. Micah in for Quinn. That one just slides under the stick of Lauren Stiles. Southwest unable to get a whole lot going this first period as the Rivulettes lead 2-0 early. That one sent down the ice. And as her touches up, we've got a face-off coming back down to the Southwest zone. A reminder for everyone, there's no clock in the building tonight, so we're using what we've got on here live. So you're seeing it before anyone. Time is being announced at certain intervals requested by the Refereeing Association. Doing the best we can. Wraparound misses just wide. Again, a big thank you to Matt Ford, the technical director, and Kevin Warner, the in-arena announcer, for keeping everyone on time. Micah Carswell enters his own. She'll flip it deep. Her shot from the blue line is Henshaw. Snags it in midair, covers up. There's 1:15 remaining in the first period here. Brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face, the face you can trust. Yes, apologies for seeing the comments for the no audio early on. We were doing a bit of running around trying to figure out this clock mumbo jumbo. Tech support's in the building tonight though, which has helped. That one slid out. Shrun from the slot, can't quite get a shot off. Rivers from down low. She'll play it in for Burt. Burt trying to flip it out front. That one's poked away. It's picked up by Conrad up top. Carrier blocks the pass exit in the zone. She'll get there just in time. But it's sent in by Southwest with 30 seconds remaining. And Cambridge trying to find a way to squeak one in before the end of the period, take a 3-0 lead. Southwest trying to cut the lead in half. Jean starting from her own end. seconds remaining here. And the horn goes as a buzzer for the period. That'll do it for a wild first period here, folks. A reminder, as always, that tonight's intermission is brought to you by Drains R Us Plumbing, serving homes and businesses across the Kitchener-Waterloo region and Wellington County with fast and reliable service. Call 519-654-0007 for all your plumbing needs. That's 519-654-0007. We'll see you back here in 12, folks. Rivulettes leading 2-0. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to the second period here, brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE to reach a face you can trust. That's 519-230-3223. Rivulettes take a 2-0 lead into the second period off goals from Lacey Rivers first and Emerson Miller following up shortly thereafter. Emerson Miller continuing her hot streak, that her 12th goal of the year, team leading. And the Rivulettes have Southwest right where they want them. Some clock problems in the first period, and by some I mean we had no clock whatsoever, no score, no time, no nothing. But we look to be up and running here as we get set for second period action between the Cambridge Rivulettes and the Windsor Southwest Wildcats. Play has resumed. And Carrier taking it hard to the boards. It's pulled off by Southwest. That shot, unable to get through. It's poked away. Styles gets held up down low. Poke forward. Quinn able to bat it out of the crease. Beeksma covers up. And we've got a face-off. Just 43 seconds into the second period, coming inside the Rivulet zone. Hillock, face-off one. Conrad able to get there in time, and the Rivulettes can't quite clear the zone. Try the other side. Hillock able to pull it free, and out come the Rivulettes strong, up over the blue line. He stops, plays it in low. Burt in on the pinch. She'll get there in time as Hillock chips it further down. That clearance blocked. Sean keeps it in on the right side. Burt able to get there in time, but it bounces out. And as the Rivulettes head for a change, out comes Southwest. Leighton up over the blue line. She can't hang on. That one's taken away. A sticky puck early here in the second period. Leads to a Rivulet advantage. Burt in a race for the puck. She takes a dive, whacks away at it. But the Wildcats step in the way. And it's sent all the way down. Kim at the near side. She'll flip it forward. D'Angelo sends it in the rest of the way. Miller first to get there down low. She goes down hard. Appears to be shaken up. A delayed penalty coming to Southwest, and as they touch up, we'll see what is called. Cross check coming here. Miller visibly shaken up after that hit. But 2-minute cross check coming to number 74, Peyton Burnett, and the Rivulettes heading on their second power play of the night. Cambridge 1 for 1 already. Miller scoring on the first power play. And the Rivs look to double up. Reed from the blue line for Carrier. Gives it right back. In for D'Angelo. She walks in. Her shot through. Carrier can't quite get a stick on it. Juicy rebound, and as Miller touches up, the net appearing to be off. And we'll have a face-off inside the Southwest zone. 1:46 remaining in the second period. Pardon me, 1:46 remaining in the penalty. And the Rivs with another face-off win. Reed's shot blocked. D'Angelo gets a stick on it, and the Rivulettes maintain possession. Miller, cross ice, finds Carey. Back for Reed. Reed's shot. tipped wide by Neal. D'Angelo jumping in. She'll pick it up in the corner and slow things down. Reed, across the Carrier. Carrier, shot down low, tipped on by Neal. She takes that one off her calf. That'll hurt in the morning, and Neal has it down low. Neal cutting up front, tries to flick one in the short side, and the net knocked off once again. Net in this end of the ice starting to become an issue. What else is new here at the Preston Auditorium? Issues. We didn't know what we had until it's gone at the Galt Arena Gardens. Face off won by Southwest. And Carswell gets there first. Randall, shot from up top, that one misses wide. Kim back for Randall. She'll play it back for Kim. Kim takes it on the backhand, gets a shot through. Henshaw makes the glove save and covers up. Halfway through the penalty to Burnett. Rivulettes getting shots on goal, but unable to get one past Henshaw. Randall pulls it off the boards. She'll send it in. Styles gets their first down low. Micah Carswell pulling it up. Carswell to the front of the net. Should be knocked off, and Randall keeps it in. Randall across to Kim. Kim down low. Carswell tips it over. Styles pokes away that one. Up over the net, and the net knocked off for a third time. Henshaw crashing into the post. Styles on the draw. Reed and her onto defense for the Rivulettes. As the referees continue to take a look at the net, see if they can find a way to secure it. Her for Carswell. Carswell's shot misses wide. Good find from Sophie. Her cross ice finds Quinn camped up with the face-off dot, but the Rivulette can't hit the net. Her pulls it out and plays it back for Reed. Reed shot through, tipped on by Micah. Styles able to play it down low. Rivulettes. Good pressure on this power play. Styles up for Reed. Reed walks in. Her shot through. Quinn tips it on, and Henshaw makes the chest save and covers up. Sophie Her very active away from the puck. Rivulette coaching staff going to be happy with that. As time expires on the Southwest penalty. And we return to 5-on-5, 15:50 remaining in this second period. Rivulet's leading 2-0. Goals from Lacey Rivers and Emerson Miller giving the Rivs the lead. Conrad in for the end. Rivers out front. Burt can't hang on, and the Rivers have it at the blue line. Burt picks it up down low. Up for Rivers. That one's going to squeak out. Conrad makes a move and able to keep it in. Rivers picks it up down low. Played back in by Conrad. Hillock in the corner. Pulled out by Rivers. Rivers trying to go with the tuck on their wraparound. But Henshaw gets a toe on it. And the Wildcats able to clear the zone. Rivers sending it in from the blue line. And the Rivulette's going to head for a full change. Randall up over the blue line. Has two teammates with her. She stops. Turns back. Randall getting to the middle of the ice. Shot through. Tipped on by Neal. Miller's pass knocked away. It's kept in by Kim. Henshaw able to get a glove on Kim's shot. Miller. Good spot. As her stick lifted as she tries to take aim. And the Rivulettes continue to apply pressure. Miller pulls it away and sends it all the way in. Cassidy Cooper of the Wildcats appears injured. She took an awkward fall into the boards. Stay on. Nursing that left shoulder. Cooper up front. Miller picks it up down low. Laid back. Quinn Carswell sending it in. And Miller can't quite get a stick. Penalty coming for head contact to the visitors, and the Rivulettes will head on another power play. Head contact penalty coming to number 49, Annalise Layton. And the Rivulettes will now look to find their third goal of the night. Sends it in. That one tipped on. Poked out front by Carswell, and the net off yet again in the Windsor zone. A miracle that this can never be figured out. I'm not going to talk like I have an engineering degree, but they might need to get someone to take an actual look at that, not just the referees putting it back to where it's always been. Place sometimes can be a house of horrors. Four-minute penalty to Layton for the headshot. That's Shirley will want to find their third. Over for her. Plays it down low. It's picked up by Micah. She'll give it right back. Okay. Back for Reed. She gets a stick on it, able to keep it in the zone, and her will flip it down low. Quinn out front. That one kept in by Reed yet again. Reed doing a good job just striving to keep the puck in the zone. And finally, the Wildcats able to clear. Beeksman out over net to play the puck. That one will head the lane. And Cambridge lucky not to get an icing call there. They've got pressure inside the Windsor zone. Rivers circling, putting it to the front of the net. And a penalty coming to the Rivulettes. A 2-minute trip coming up in Cambridge, ruining the momentum they had going. Sarah Hillick heading to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. 2:47 remaining in the penalty to Layton. So the Rivulettes will likely end up with another power play in that 4-minute. But for now, 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Burt on the wraparound. As there's supposed to be. Randall shot off, and Henshaw covers up. Another face-off coming to Henshaw's right. Cambridge playing at even strength, have proven that's no issue tonight. Dominating the time of possession battle all night long. Burt, cross ice, trying to find Rivers. She'll play it off the boards. Southwest able to clear the zone, but the Rivulettes turn right back up ice. Cooper finds Hunter. Southwest looking to break out into the Rivulette end. And Burt with a cheap ticky-tack knockdown there is going to find her way to the box. 2-minute cross-check coming to Rachel Burt. And the Rivulettes will find themselves down 4-on-3. One minute 6 remaining on the penalty to Hillick. 1 minute 6 remaining on the 4-on-3. Southwest looking to do some damage here on the power play. Shot through, Beastman makes the glove save and covers up. Lilia Hunter was shot off the line. 11-12 remaining in the second period. Rivulettes still leading 2-0. Goals from Lisa Rivers and Emerson Miller. And the difference? Hunter walking in. Across. That shot tipped high and wide. Hunter for Jean. She gets it right back. Hunter in. Stops. Plays it for Jean. Jean's shot. Blocked by Reed. Reed able to flip it up and out of the zone. And the Rivulettes able to get a change. Southwest flipping it in from the blue line. Randall back to pick up the loose puck. Able to get there, but can't get much on it. And Hunter has it at the blue line. Hunter walking in. Cross ice for Heimers. Shut off. Beaksman with the blocker save. Hillick exiting the box in 2 seconds. It returns to 4-on-4. Cross ice and unable to be handled by Burnett. Randall on a hard hit down low, gets away with one. Carrier gonna send it up off a pane of glass. That's kept in. 30 seconds remaining on the penalty to Layton. And 30 seconds remaining to Burt. D'Angelo on the takeaway. She'll carry it in from the blue line and offside steps Emerson Miller. 13 seconds remaining in the penalty to Layton. A face-off coming outside the Southwest zone. Across the halfway mark of this game, and folks, decent crowd tonight. 22,114 the official attendance here from the Preston Auditorium. Not quite sold out. Got to think the weather has something to do with that as Miller gets a shot. Turned away by Henshaw. Golden scoring opportunity for Emerson Miller there from the left face-off dot. But Henshaw getting a good shoulder on it. D'Angelo down low now. And we return to 5-on-5. It's chipped up and out. Southwest able to keep it down low in Cambridge's zone. As Kim swipes at it. The puck stays low and Micah gets there in time. Kim around the boards. Quinn. Good poke away, but Holm has knocked off her stick by Styles. And it's sent right back in. Southwest finding some new energy in the middle of this second period. Unable to flip it out of his own, but Quinn Carzal helps out and clears to the neutral zone. As Micah enters the zone. Quinn knocked off on it down low. And Lemieux able to clear, but once again the Rivulettes come away with possession. Sophie Hurst sending it the length of the ice, and that will head for icing. 7:57 remaining in the second period, brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face, the face you can trust. Rachel Bird trying to clear the zone. She'll send it cross ice and has her pass taken away by Burnett. Burt up over the blue line, in on the left side. Toe drag shot. Misses wide, and Burt takes a hand to the face. And both players might be getting one for this. And it looks like they are. Coincidental penalties coming. As Burt and Cassidy Cooper both head to the box, getting their hands up on each other's masks. Let's see what they're going for. Her shot off from the blue line. Turned away by Henshaw. Reed, her attempt. That one tipped just wide by Neal. Ella Neal, a master shot tipper. And a hard scrum in the corner leads to a whistle from the official. Sean, a clean face-off win. And her will play it down low immediate. D'Angelo on the takeaway. D'Angelo's trying to pull it free, she'll do so. Getting to the middle of the ice, kicking into her feet. And a shot, and miss wide. Southwest is in space now, able to clear the zone. Slota sends it in from the red line. She'll head off for a change. As do the rest of the Wildcats, and the Rivulettes with some open ice. Reed losing the puck down low. She'll pick it back up and go for a skate. Retreat. In for Carswell. Carswell taking it in on net. Slide that one across the crease as D'Angelo plays it towards goal. Styles poking away at the loose puck. A loose puck! And Henshaw finally able to jump on it and cover up with 6:12 remaining in the second period. Carswell down there, up top. And Micah unable to get much on it. And the Wildcats in on a one-on-one. Home. Carrier has it knocked off her stick. And Styles, the last line of defense, able to knock it free. Avery Randall in with speed. Over the blue line. Gets a shot off and Henshaw makes yet another save. A look on the draw. Rivers in to help out, but has it quickly knocked off her stick. The Wildcats will chip it all the way. Shot tipped wide. And the Rivulettes keep it down low. Kim picks up the loose puck. Hillick into the zone. On the right side. Stop. Shot. Henshaw with the save. And the referee blowing it down quickly. Might be sending a couple more players to the box, just trying to keep things at ease here. Looks like Lacey Rivers heading to the box, along with Annalise Layton. A couple cross-checking penalties coming. after the whistle. And it remains 5-on-5 as the penalty boxes fill up. 5:02 remaining in this second period. Rivulettes leading 2-0. Lacey Rivers and Emerson Miller, the goal scorers for Cambridge so far tonight. Cambridge not allowing a goal to the Wildcats in nearly 5 straight periods. Able to keep that streak alive. A welcome for the Jinx as Neil can handle it. And out comes Southwest. Ken fights on the near boards. She'll turn it back around as support shows up. And the Rivulettes clear the zone. D'Angelo in the race for the puck. It's picked up by Megan Gretsch down low. Tucked in by Cambridge. D'Angelo close in. It's kept in by her. And the Wolves head for a change. Dude holds on at the blue line. Trying to get it out for stops. That one streaks loose. Last time it was for his own. Carzol holds the blue line. Apparently not. As the linesman's arm goes up. And the faceoff comes outside the Southwest zone. 3:27 remaining in this second period. Marker down low. Lee gets a shot through. That one's tipped wide. Going to Shin and Megan Jean. And the Rivs send it right back in. Lauren Stiles on the dump in. Held in by Carzell. No one kept in by her. Her gets a shot through, and Henshaw will cover up yet again. That puck bounces off Bert's stick. Randall gets a shot off the end boards. Hillick pulling it around and trying to get to the middle of the ice. Finds Sharon, that one just heads off into the corner. Burt from down low, up top. Hillick with a shot. Randall gonna keep it down low. Burt and Sharon down together as Burt cycles it. And her pass fanned on. Hillick able to hold the line. Randall able to keep it in, but only for a moment as Bridgewater is able to clear the zone, and tripping up over the red line is Warren. As the Wildcats continuing to struggle, entering the zone, but the Rivulettes heading to the box in just a moment. Body checking penalty coming here to the Rivulettes. Rachel Burt heading to the box for her third of the night. Two minutes remaining in the second. 2-minute penalty to Burt. And the Rivs looking to take that 2-0 lead into the final frame. Hockey night on Hamilton as Reed pokes it loose. Reed getting there, loses her stick, entering the zone, and she'll pick it up with her feet down low. Trying to kick it out front for Neal. Misses it. And I guess that's why she plays the game of hockey. I don't think soccer would turn out too well for her. She gets a stick back, and Miller now in a 2-on-0. Miller and Neal. Miller in all alone. Plays it for Neal. Neal can't get a shot off as Henshaw slides across crease, and Neal taken down hard. Penalty coming to the Wildcats. 2 minutes for hooking. And We return to 4-on-4 for the final minute 27 in the second period. Styles, D'Angelo, Randall, and Carrier on the ice for Cambridge. And the Wildcats win the draw. Southwest trying to hang on to a 2-goal deficit entering the third period. D'Angelo circling. Tries to leave it. She loses it. Now comes Southwest. Wildcats chipping it in. Carrier able to get there in time. As that one bounces out front, and Beechmel will cover up. Face off inside the Rivulettes zone with 1:01 remaining in the second period. Randall with a good takeaway. But the Wildcats find the puck. Beechman makes the save, and out comes Cambridge. Styles up the right side, off the boards. D'Angelo heading in for giving chase. She'll get there, and icing called as D'Angelo touches up. An interesting call. With 42 seconds remaining with the faceoff coming back down to the Rivulet zone. That shot catches bodies out front. Wildcats control the perimeter. Cutting in on net. Beechman with the pad save. Emma Holm camping up top, catching the Rivulettes on a change, and Wilkins carries it in. Her shot turned away by Beechman. Sharon with a good stick lift, and now come the Rivulettes. Spoke too soon. Now the Rivulettes, 10 seconds left. Reed with space, tries to play the pass. Sharon trying to poke it forward. 4 seconds remain, and that'll do it for the second period here from Cambridge as the Rivulettes take a 2-0 lead into this second period. The second intermission, should I say. Tonight's intermission brought to you by Drains or Us Plumbing, serving homes and businesses across the Kitchener-Waterloo region of Wellington County with fast and reliable service. Call 519-654-0007 for all your plumbing needs. That's 519-654-0007. We'll see you back for third period action, folks, in 12 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hello everybody and welcome back to second period action brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling, proudly servicing the Kitchener-Waterloo region in Wellington County. Call 519-230-FACE. To reach a Face you can trust us, 519-230-3223. Rivulettes take a 2-0 lead into this third period. We have 2 first period goals from Lacey Rivers and Emerson Miller. Cambridge held scoreless in the second. Southwest as well. And the Rivulettes keep pressing. Reed with a shot on early. And the Rivulettes, 10 more seconds on the power play to start the period. Burt gets it to the front of that. Kim poking away at it, and Henshaw will cover up. And as Kim is going to get called 2 minutes for slashing for the late poke on Henshaw. And with just 2 seconds remaining in the penalty to Leighton, the Rivulettes going to find themselves short-handed in just a few moments. The referee is not letting anything after the whistle go tonight. Wilkins pins it up against the boards. Pass save. Jean shot through, misses wide. Back for Jean. Shot off the end boards. Wilkins on the wraparound. She'll keep it and play it back to the blue line. Kept in by Cooper. Randall skates right past Wilkins. Shot off. Beachman. Block the save. And D'Angelo able to clear the zone. Cooper pokes it forward. Let the Rivs send it the rest of the way. Reed fighting hard down low. Being hounded by 2 Wildcats. Reed comes away with 30 seconds remaining on the penalty to Kim. And Holm turns it into the Riv zone. Reed able to knock it loose. Beaksma covers up. Then we've got a face-off inside the Rivulet zone. I'd just like to ask everyone out there to think to yourself, when was the last time you had Sour Patch Kids? Holy smokes, these things are tasty. Got all 4 food groups in one: blue, green, red, and yellow. Styles clears it deep. And we return to even strength. Carswell on the takeaway. And the Rivs have possession in their own end. Conrad playing it forward. Blocked and kept in by Cambridge. Quinn Carswell able to clear the zone as she gets tripped up. And a penalty coming now to the Wildcats. 2 minutes for hooking, coming to Sophie Gabrielle Lemieux. Rivulettes head on the power play. Hillock, Rivers, Burt, her, and Reed on for the Rivulettes. As the Rivs have it at the blue line. Burt can't quite hang on, and that elects up his own. Chipped in all the way by her. There's a scrum for the puck down low. Burt from the face-off dot. Henshaw makes the save, unable to hang on. Rivers has it down low. Her cross ice for Burt. Plays it for Reed. Reed walks in. Shot off. Henshaw with the save. Rivers poking away at it. But Henshaw keeps it 2-0. Reed at the blue line. Feathers it for her. Sophie Her walking in. Her shot misses just wide. The Wildcats able to clear the zone. Halfway through the penalty to Lemieux. And the Rivulettes set things up in their own end. Randall, plenty of room to skate. Gives it for Miller. Miller trying to toe drag. Her shot high up over Henshaw's head. And the Rivs slow things down up top. Randall, and for D'Angelo. D'Angelo gets a shot on. That misses just high and wide. Tipped high by Miller, it appears. And Sharon gets it back to the blue line. Randall's shot blocked. Sharon picks it up. Carried down in the corner. Stops, has it knocked off her stick, but Miller takes it right back. D'Angelo, walking the line. Leaves it for Miller. Miller can't hang on. And as time expires on the penalty, D'Angelo. Puck at the face-off dot. Her shot blocked. And return to even strength. D'Angelo able to poke it in. .14:20 remaining in the third period. And Beechna will cover up. Face-off coming inside the Rivulet zone.
Is 067888. That's ticket number 067888. If you have a winning ticket, please bring the announcer booth for the prize as soon as possible.
Conrad able to get to the puck in time. As Kim sends it off the boards. Icing waved off, and the Rivulettes racing for the puck. Michael Carswell first to get there. Styles trying to pull it out front. Up down low as Quinn Carswell takes it to the left side. Bennett lays it down low. It's picked up by Quinn. Quinn stops. Styles able to keep it in. Left heads Kim. Up front. Styles shot misses wide. Reed. Shot blocked. Micah from the side of the net. Trying to flip it out front. Way back for Conrad. Her shot tipped wide. Battle for the puck in the corner. Reed out front. Her shot blocked. And Hillick will pick it up in the neutral zone, and the Rivulettes will regroup. Kind of Conrad heading cross ice. They'll turn it over. And it's picked up in front. Beastma cross crease to make the save as she covers up. And some late digging. Reed taking exception to that.
067888. That's ticket number 067888. And that winning number is going to the announcer's booth for the prize.
Good opportunity for the Wildcats just now. Beeksma keeps this a 2-goal game, and quickly back comes Southwest. Shot tipped wide. Heimer's on the shot attempt. Rivers, cross ice, finds Burt. Burt up over the blue line, has Reed crashing on net. Flips it forward, Reed pokes it on! Henshaw makes another save. Henshaw solid all night long for Windsor Southwest, keeping them in this game. Rivers pulls it out. She stops, lays it down low for Burt. Burt trying to get it up top. Reed can't get a stick on it. And in on a breakaway comes the Wildcats. Wilkins in all alone. To her backhand. Beeksma cross ice to cover up and make the pad save. Beeksma stays perfect through 50. Courtney Beeksma getting some action as of late. As that puck hops up over Neal's stick, she'll take it in hard. Neal cutting it on net. Turn backhand. Carrier plays it for Randall. Randall's shot blocked. Wildcats doing a good job getting away at pucks. Burnett on the takeaway. Wilkins unable to clear the zone. D'Angelo from down low. Squeaks under the stick of Emerson Miller. And the Rivulettes bring it right back. Neal plays it for Miller. Leaves it for D'Angelo. She turns, takes it to the middle of the ice. D'Angelo. Her shot tipped on. Henshaw with another pad save, and Conrad gets it back for Kim. Kim shot through. Neal with a tip. And now come the Wildcats. Neal able to clear the zone, but Jean steps in the way and kicks it back in. Kim fighting hard on the near boards. Maddie Kim with room to skate. In over the blue line. Sean stops. Finds Styles. Styles unable to get a shot off. It's kept in by Michael Carswell. .9:47 remaining in the third period. And the Wildcats keep giving it back to the Rivs. Reed able to pull it loose. And Sharon sends it the distance. The Wildcats look to exit quickly. Mew trying to poke it forward. Reed stepping in the way. Picked up by LaRock and brought in. We'll leave it. That shot through. Beeksma able to get just a toe on that tip. The Wildcats almost finding the back of the net as Burt sends it in from the red line. Here's the zone. Carrier, not back in time. Home on the left side. Sends one up over the net. Southwest trying to find a way to beat Beeksma and cut this lead in half while there's still time remaining. Hillick plays it off the boards. Rivers in a race for the puck. It'll be picked up by Cassidy Cooper. It's brought in by D'Angelo. Her shot tipped. Randall with a shot off. And Henshaw makes another save. Slot. Miller from the slot. Wide. Randall on the one-timer. Henshaw sees it all the way, covers up, and we've got a face-off inside the Windsor Southwest zone with 7:52 remaining in this third period. Brought to you by Face Heating and Cooling. Face, a face you can trust. Conrad in for Miller. Miller sends it on goal. Kim walks in. Her shot. Catches a flutter ball, and that'll miss wide. But D'Angelo picks up the loose puck and plays it in down low. Neal in on the scrum. And the Wolves come away with it. Miller coming back down for Neal. D'Angelo trying to flip it out front for Miller. The Wildcats step in the way of that. And Neal will send it around to the far boards. Conrad in on the pinch. Kept in, D'Angelo has it in the corner. Neal floating out front, but it's chipped out by Southwest. And quickly back come the Rivulettes. Miller for Neal. Neal in the slot. Her shot misses just wide. Cambridge trying to get a change. Miller and D'Angelo able to get off. Home in over the blue line. Stops. Tries to play it out front. Reed on the takeaway. She'll flick it up its near boards. Carswell. Held up. As Reed gives it away. And the Wildcats playing a game of give and go with the Rivulettes here. Carswell on the takeaway down low. Leaves it for Micah. Back to Quinn. Shrun. Can't quite get much on the shot. And it's clear. Reed. Stops. Plays it for Shrun. Micah can't get the tip on it, and now comes Southwest. He's sent in by Wilkins from the red line. Beaks him out of her net to play the puck. And the Rivs get some fresh legs on the ice. Sophie Herr carrying it out of the zone. She'll flip it forward and head for a change herself. Randall steps in the way and disrupts play. The Rivulettes find possession yet again. Hillick, cross ice, finds Rivers. Rivers in all alone. Has her stick lifted. What a play from Alexis Slaughter to catch up to the speedy Lacey Rivers. Rivers looking for her second of the night. But Slaughter had other plans. Rivers, once again in the slot, trying to get to her backhand, knocked off the puck. Hillick flips it in on goal. And Hillick with a cheeky cross check. Gonna head to the box for the second time tonight as well. Miller with the face-off win. Kim rims it around the boards. D'Angelo in a race for the puck. She'll win that race and continue to play physically down low. She gets tripped up. 4-on-4. D'Angelo doing it all for the Rivulettes. 4:22 remaining in the third period. Miller able to clear the zone, and D'Angelo will head off for a change. Henshaw out of her net to play the puck. Wilkins starting things off from the Wildcat end as LaRock can't play it forward, but Wilkins will continue the momentum. Kept in by LaRock. Wilkins and Kim fighting on the near boards as LaRock and Bridgewater step in. Neal and Reed watching on from behind. 1:03 remaining in the penalty to Hillick. 3:41 remaining in the game, and we'll have a face-off. This play is stopped. Face-off coming inside the Rivulet zone. Cambridge looking to close out a win tonight and break the 4-game losing streak they find themselves on. Reminder, 5:25 puck drop tomorrow night. from Toronto as the Rivulettes take on the Toronto Arrows. And I know why I've had that one circled on my calendar all season long. If you've ever been to Ozzy's Burgers, you'd know why too. 5:25 puck drop will be there. As usual, catch all the action live all season long on the Cambridge Rivulettes official YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Carrier fighting hard down low. Randall as well. The game getting physical now in the late goings. And a hand pass coming. Face-off coming outside the zone. 3 minutes remaining in the third period. 23 seconds in the penalty to Hillick. Seems like as good a time as always to thank our video production technician Aaron Petro on the camera, our technical director Matt Ford on the graphics, and with his extra duty as clock manager, the official clock manager in the first period tonight. Thank you to all of you for watching. As always, we love having you guys along for the ride. Love doing it with you. And don't we all love watching some Rivulette hockey? Next Friday's home game is up in the air, whether or not that will be streamed. Just a couple things going on that we need to work out. There should be a stream of some form next Friday, February 6th. As that puck heads all the way down for icing, we return to 5-on-5. But we'll see you tomorrow from Toronto. 2:18 left in this third period. Rivulette's leading 2-0. Trying to close it out. Burt to the slot, trying to pick it up off the face-off. She'll get taken in hard, and another penalty coming for the Southwest Wildcats. 2-minute hooking call coming as Burt tumbles into the boards awkwardly. She gets up and appears to be okay. Penalty coming to number 86, Emma Holm. Her first of the night. The Rivulettes just 10 seconds separate the game clock from the playoff clock. Power play clock, pardon me. Carrier back to pick up the loose puck. And out comes the Rivulette defense up the left side. Olivia Carrier knocked off the puck. Gets it back for Hillick. And the Rivulettes bring it into the zone. An empty net for Southwest. Burt's shot up over the head of a Wildcat defender. And the Rivulettes take a 3-0 lead. And that's pretty much the nail in the coffin with 1:44 remaining in the third period. Cambridge leading 3-0. Rachel Burt putting away the empty netter. For 3 on the power play tonight were the Rivs. Pardon me, 2 for 5. We'll take that every night of the week as it's chipped in by Neal. Miller stops on a dime. Tries to play it up. The boards in front of the penalty box. Southwest surely looking to find 1 goal against the Rivulettes this season. They've met their kryptonite. As the Rivulettes have played Southwest tough all season long. Neal sending it in. D'Angelo trying to tip it. But it heads up into the chest of Henshaw, and she'll cover up for another faceoff. 1:07 remaining in the third period. One final thank you to our friends over at Face Heating and Cooling. Face, the face you can trust. Bringing you this action all season long. Sophie Herr sends it off the end boards. And it's chipped out by the Wildcats as we cross the 1-minute mark remaining in this third period. Quinn Carswell poking it forward. Quinn picking up the loose puck. Has Sharon cutting in on net. Finds her. Sharon shot. Top shelf. Jenna Sharon makes it 4-0. A good find from Quinn Carswell and a perfect put away from Jenna Sharon. 4-0 Rivulettes with 42 seconds remaining. That whole play really started processed by Quinn Carswell. She fought hard on the boards in front of the bench to poke it loose. Picked up the loose puck. A nice saucer pass up over the defender's stick. Finds Sharon, and Sharon makes no mistake. Going top shelf. Styles in the slot. Styles shot. Headshot with the blocker save. And the Wildcats clearing the crease. As Carswell perhaps poking away a little too much for the Wildcats' liking. There's 24 seconds left. Cambridge not needing to do anything dumb here, up 4. Big game against the Arrows tomorrow, as the Rivs have slid a bit as of late in the standings. They'll need to find a way to come away with 3 points tomorrow as well to get back and keep this train rolling as we get closer and closer to playoff time. Rivers from the slot, tipped off the post. Jenna Sharon with her 8th of the season. Sharon finding the back of the net this year. 5 seconds remaining. That'll pretty much do it here from Preston, folks, as the Rivulettes going to come away with a 4-0 win. A much needed victory here on Hockey Night on Hamilton. We'll be with you 5:25 tomorrow as we head to Toronto to take on the Toronto Arrows. Thank you to Face Heating and Cooling. Thank you to all of you for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Drive safe.